Hi there, it's Lori, and it's week 2 of how I've hurt myself. Stupid ways I've hurt myself, I guess would be a better title. I dropped a brick on my toe when I was about 4, somewhere between 4 and 5 years old. Well, somewhere between 5 and 6 years old. Apparently, I didn't learn my lesson and grabbed a big old rock with my friend. We were walking around and picked up a big old rock. Well, lo and behold, it's summertime. I'm wearing sandals. Guess what happened? Yep, I dropped that brick on my toe. No, rock. This time it was rock. Again, my big toe wasn't broken. I legitimately don't remember if it was the same foot or not. I think it was. I think it was my right foot both times, but I can't tell you that for a fact. Don't remember. Anyway, so yes, I did not learn my lesson. See, this is the thing. You should learn your lesson, right? Don't pick up heavy things wearing sandals. There's a reason people have to wear steel-toed shoes. By the way, I have a pair of steel-toed shoes. If any of you have tiny feet, like as in 4.5 to 5, maybe 5.5 in women's, I have a pair of steel-toed shoes. I apparently should have had worn those my whole entire life, but like everywhere, all the time. Maybe even slept in them. Maybe I wouldn't have had all the broken toes. So many broken. This was not toe breaks, but anyway. Yeah, for a mining class. It wasn't just like for fashion. But if anybody needs them, let me know, because I don't need them anymore. I'm not taking classes anymore. Master's level classes are expensive, and I don't have to keep taking classes. I don't teach anymore. Anyway, not those kinds of classes anyway. All right. So, yes. Lori should have grown up wearing steel-toed shoes and wrapped in bubble wrap and worn a helmet. Yeah, that's what should have happened. Anyway, so yeah, the fact that I didn't learn my lesson. All right. I try to learn my lessons now without making a mistake again. All right. Today is Yarn Management Monday. I am going to have to take you over to where the yarn management is, because I had a lot of rearranging to do. So I'm going to pause this for a second. We're going to go look at the stuff. Okay, I'm going to apologize in advance that it's shaky, but I'm literally holding it. So there's where I normally sit, where that beautiful blanket is from Jennifer Wysocki. This is my yarn bookcase. These are all Color on My Halo cakes. This is, for the most part, not entirely, but for the most part, kind of novelty-ish yarn. Here, I'll show you. Now, interestingly enough, Isaac Mizrahi yarn. I'm about to make something with my Becky hook with Isaac Mizrahi yarn. So, here is a major change. This is all my kind of bulky, fat yarn. It's like at least 5, if not 6 weight yarn. Bulky, chunky, super chunky, whatever. This too. But the reason I went ahead and used a storage bag, first of all, I can see what's in here. I have a bunch of blanket yarn down here. I can see there's some blanket yarn there. I can see almost every single type of yarn that there is in there. I just don't, but this way I could kind of come out past the thing without yarn falling off. So it's contained. And this breathes, because this is like it's not a solid plastic, just this part's solid plastic. And then down here, this is regular color yarns. I found a home for all the Vortex. This is my 3-weight yarn. This might be smaller. This says DK, so that's a 3-weight yarn. So I guess all of this right here is 3-weight. Down here, I have my rainbow yarn and my gradient yarn. That was one of them that fell over. And then this is my wool content, or natural fibers other than cotton content. This is the bag of yarn from J Paradise. And this was some bulky, oh, this had wool in it. That's why I put it down there. Anyway, so that is part of my yarn management. I wish I had taken a before picture, but believe me, this has come a long way. And some of it was, I'd used yarn, and and there's my oh, it resumed. Okay, try that again. All right, I wanted to show you Flynn. This is his favorite spot in the world, is on this blanket, on this bed, the spare bedroom. That he just loves to, hi there, baby. He just loves to lay in the spot that I need to take the pictures of the blankets on. All right, as you can see, there's yarn over here, right? I won't show you the disaster behind there. There we go. All right, and my painting supplies. There. There is yarn at the base there. There's Christmas and fall yarn. But this stack here, how do I want to do that? There's a stack of baskets here. There are four baskets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 baskets. And I'll show you that amazing view out the window. We don't need to see me again. Here, let's see. How do I do it? There we go. That's good. Oh, I know. I'll open the window. And you can see the beautiful view out the window from my spare room. Sorry, that's my neighbor's puppy, not one of ours. And I say puppy. She's not a puppy. She's a big German Shepherd. Anyway. Oh, and you can hear the crickets. There they are. Anyway, so we'll talk about this view. In the baskets, I have used a lot of the different yarns. I had to put those big giant balls of blanket yarn into the baskets that I end up by rearranging, emptying. So anyway, it's been a process. So I not only, I will let you all enjoy that gorgeous view out my window. This is the back side of my house. That's where the pretty view is. There's the mountains. Anyway, so my yarn management was getting everything. Oh, I also caked up my waste yarn. So I had to get a lot of things put back. Like I finished the animal blanket, so I had to put back yarn. I got that panel finished from the Centro, so I had to put back the yarn. Man, those crickets are going wild. Anyway, yeah, well, no. So it was a lot of organization today. I started yesterday, but today was the majority of it, which is how I missed almost everybody's lives. So anyway, this is my Monday yarn management, and I'm feeling really good about having reclaimed some project bags. Actually, I'll go over there and show you that. Okay, I'm back in here. I'm gonna grab this bag while I knock over my hands camera. Cool. All right, I didn't know that bag was underneath there. So this bag is a bag of project bags. So the animal blanket has been living in this Santa sack. So it's very nice to have that back, because whenever I do a big project, I eventually have to go to something like this to hold it. So I have my Santa sack back. And right now, a lot of the ones, okay, I'm gonna set it down. All right, sorry about the motion sickness I might have just caused everybody. And then I had reclaimed this one. What did I finish from this one? Oh, the cow blanket. The cow blanket was in this one. So anyway, not traditional project bags, but I use whatever. Like I've used the burlap bag. Anyway, so I'm just really glad to have that a lot more organized than it was. Well, I mean, it was organized, but then through using yarn and doing different stuff, and then people being so generous and lovely, between Mindy, most of the Vortex yarn is from Mindy. Some of this color Vortex is actually from Helix Stitchcraft Lexi, when we did a yarn swap. That's from Deb Morgana, but the Vortex, mostly from Mindy. This isn't actually all of it, but this is a good chunk of it. This is from J Paradise. I'm about to make a ton of holiday items for Camille's Creations challenge. Camille's Creations Holiday Challenge, which is really just about making gifts. It's not necessarily Christmas gifts or any holiday. It could be a gift to yourself as well. She did clarify that today. But anyway, there's a bunch of cotton in there. And so by having cotton, I can make a bunch of coasters. I can make hot pads. I can make dishcloths that, I mean, I had a lot of cotton, but I have variety now. So that's fantastic. I'm very excited about that. So yeah, that's my Monday yarn management, and I'm apologizing for anybody that I made sick, and I'll let you look at that beautiful TARDIS drawing, kind of Starry Night meets the TARDIS, but it's actually an episode where the TARDIS explodes. So for those of you who are Whovians. All right. Thanks for coming in, and can I get an amen?